Hey traders, welcome back for another live account session. Um, it's today is Monday, so over the weekend there's been quite a bit of news that came out. I think the US EU trade deal has just come out as well. So we're going to be seeing, I think we're going to be seeing a push into the downside further. You know, last Friday there was just this massive drop into the downside, and I think it's due to this trade deal that's come out with the EU, which is going to strengthen the US dollar. So today, what I'm waiting on is what we can see that already the price hopefully will close below this line. I'm just going to delete this so we can see. Uh, I'm hoping that it's going to close below this line, and we should see that it surpass below through this demand zone. So today I'm going a bit bearish, so I'm looking for a short position on the GBP US dollar. What we can see as well is that this demand zone, or the price is now retraced back into this demand zone. There was a somewhat of a retest, so it pushed itself back up, but it failed to break that previous high. So what this is indicating to me is that it's now producing lower highs and lower lows. And because of this, we're going to be looking at a short position. Also, we can see that previously the price re-entered this demand zone. Let me zoom in. Re-entered this demand zone. It tried to push up, barely got anywhere, and it's going to continue into the downside. Now, of course, I could definitely be wrong. We can also see a bit of a chart pattern as well, which is an inverse cup and handle. So you've got the cup here. If you think of it inverse, you have the cup here, and then you have a bit of the handle coming out here. Could be true, could be not, but that's again a bearish signal. We are also trading under the EMA. So we're currently trading under the EMA at the moment. One thing that, also this line, this green line that I have placed here is the trend line on the 4-hourly time frame. And so we can already see that it has pushed below, it has now pushed below that 4-hourly line. So all of these things are my reasons why I want to enter into a short position. Hopefully, I won't have such a bad time this time as I did last Friday, where I just lost like $60. So again, hopefully, hopefully it plays out. The London session is going to begin in roughly about 30 minutes, although if it does close below this line, I am considering entering into that position. If I do enter that position, I am going to want to put my stop loss somewhere around about up here and try and do a 2-for-1 risk to reward ratio. So that would put me to what is that? 37, 60, 70. Close enough. Might actually make that a bit tighter. I'm not too sure if we're going to. There's not really been much of a it's not really been much of a lower low for quite some time. So let's go back to the 4-hour frame. And may want to target this low, some low down here, perhaps. Could see that it pushes down to about 104, this previous low. Anyway, like that's the plan for today. And of course, as usual, it's mostly just going to be waiting it out. Always a bit frustrating to just constantly wait, but that is Forex trading. So today I'll be putting a risk of about $30-40 in return for $80. So going for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Hopefully it works out today. So Okay, so the session is going to begin very, very soon. I can see that, let me just remove this first. I can see that this is likely going to close below the line. I certainly hope the next candle is bearish. If so, I would then want to enter into that position. And that would generally be my confirmation that I'll be using. It's 35, 70-ish. Just think I've got the limits right. Should be. So you can see there's a very sharp push into the downside. So let me just wait and see whether or not it closes. All right, so we can see that one more minute and then a new candle will be formed on the 15-minute. We can see that now it has closed below. So I'm going to enter into this position and, well, let's see how the day treats us. Hopefully we'll be able to hit our TP today. That would be fantastic to see. Um, I believe I've read it better this time, but I mean that's Forex trading, right? You know, a lot of it is yeah, I'm gonna get wrong. I'm gonna be wrong occasionally. I really should actually put my stop loss above here, this previous high up here, which I've just changed, and let's hope we can hit our TP. There we go, 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Trying to target those lower lows. As I said before, I see quite a lot of confluence where not when the price has been retested, it has failed to break back into the upside and break any of those higher highs. We're trading below the EMA zone. Set from the sentiment side, the US and EU just signed a trade deal, which will likely have a very positive impact. I'm also hearing that in August, the Bank of England is expecting to cut its rates, which again weakens the British pound. Okay, so all of these indicators are the reasons why I'm doing short today. Let's see if they play out. I hope the rest of the market feels the same as I do. Hey guys, so it seems this trade is clearly not working out the way I anticipated it to. I was hoping that we'd see a huge surge into the downside and then hitting our TP, but it seems as though area of this price area seems to be a very strong, a key area of support at the moment, keeping it afloat. I still don't believe it's going to break this previous high. It seems as though it's just now produced another high, and it's failing to surpass that as it had done here. So we saw the price trying to trail back into the upside, but it failed to break this high. So you can see it failed to break this high here, and I don't think it will break this high either. I think we are looking at a bearish push. So what I'm gonna have to do, unfortunately, I know the New York session actually started, so it's no longer the London session. Well, I guess they're combined. But so the New York session started about 4 hours ago. right? So there has been quite a decent amount of volume going in, or a lot of volume going into the market. The market doesn't seem to know where it really wants to go. Like I said, I think it's undecided. It is in this consolidation. It's undecided, but I believe it's going to push into the downside. I've been wrong many, many times before, but I am going to hold this trade overnight. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to hold this trade overnight. I'm going to have to stop the recording and take a look at where the market is tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I don't get stopped out. And what would be even better is if we saw a huge surge, a huge push into either side. Sorry, huge push going into the downside. That would be absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna have to stop the recording there. Hey traders, so I've woken up and I can see that the market has done what I predicted, which is fantastic, really good news. So we can see that the market has pushed all the way down and has hit our TP last night. So you can see it hit the TP around here last night, which is really, really good. So bringing this trade to a profitable trade of about $81, which is fantastic. So I think, later on, I think, yeah, the that entire trend is entering into a bear market now. So quite maybe later when the London session starts, I'll see it how the market is reacting. Let me jump out to the 4 hour frame and take a look. Okay, so jumping out to the 4 hour time frame, we can see that it looks as though it is going to continue into a downtrend. So later on during the session, I may be looking for a another short position. Perhaps I should have trailed my stop loss on the last one, but well, unfortunately, TP got hit. But um, yeah, so what I'm guessing is that we can see there is a higher high up here. There's another higher high up here, and I'm assuming we're going to see a retracement down to about here and a pullback to this line here before pushing further. That is my general prediction. But anyway, I'll analyze the market in the next session. And well, thank you guys. So profitable trade, which is really good. So very pleased with that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next trading session.